Hi Cancer, welcome back to the Warrior's Journey Tarot. This is going to be your monthly love reading for April 2021. Today I'm using the Lover's Path Tarot by Chris Walder. And then I'm going to pull some love oracle cards. One of the decks are new, which I'll show you later. All right, I gave this a bit of a pre-shuffle. I'll shuffle a little bit more and then I'll cut the deck. This is for Cancer. What's going on with Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in love and romance for April 2021, please? Thank you so much. All right. All right, Cancer. First card is you. Got Brunhild, and it says Princess of Staves. It's like the Page of Wands. For your love interest, their energy is Romeo and Juliet, tradition, Hierophant. Okay, so this is the Hierophant position in the major arcana, and here it says tradition. Now the situation between you two, King of Staves. This is Wotan. The outcome, Nine of Coins. How you feel about them? Eight of Cups. How they feel about you? Queen of Cups. Your challenge or obstacle here is the Three of Coins. Their challenge or obstacle, Nine of Arrows. On the bottom of the deck, there's Paolo and Francesca, and that is temptation, and that is the devil placement in the major arcana. So this is the devil card, underlying energy. That's about obsession, control, manipulation, deceit. Basically trying to manipulate a situation for their own ends. And it's also the devil energy is when things get so confusing and your clarity is lost and you feel like you're trapped in a situation, but really you could get out of it, but it's a mental thing, okay? So for you, you got the Princess of Wands or the Princess of Staves, which is like the Page of Wands, and it's got Brunhild. For this card, for your energy, this energy is always somebody who's very passionate and inspired and excited about life. It's a very youthful energy. It's where you can't really keep focused on one thing because there's so many things that you want to try to do, whether it be dating lots of people or picking up new hobbies or going out and doing this and that and trying new things. That's that Page of Wands or the Princess of Wands energy. Wands are fire energy, and it shows creativity, passion, artistic kind of inclination, being inspiring, exciting, magnetic, charming. People want to be around you, popular, outgoing. So the Page of Wands or the Princess of Wands is like that youthful, not quite matured or tempered energy of all that fire energy. So it's like you have interests all over the place. Now, for the person you're dealing with, they're much more stable, okay, in that way for this situation. They are very traditional. Here it says tradition. It's got Romeo and Juliet. We know the story between Romeo and Juliet is that, they both came from major families that wanted it their way and that they were not allowed to be together because it was conflicting. The families were mortal enemies, the two houses. So in the end, it was a tragedy and they ended up both dying, right? So here it's showing how tradition, which is the Hierophant card, which is about things that are long-standing institutions that stand the test of time and so they're very powerful. And that represents the institution of marriage or culture, tradition, those types of things. So here it's showing for them, they're in this energy of not only first of all, respecting tradition, legacy, you know, let's say, gender roles or whatever, I don't know, whatever is like tried and true, okay? Something that's long-standing kind of archetypes or institutions. That's that Hierophant energy with tradition. And then you got the other energy of they're in the Romeo and Juliet type of energy, which is like, it's like an ill-fated star-crossed lovers kind of energy that they're in. They think that this is going to be something that is, already has conflict. So going against something even that, they normally like going against something that is their regular type or what they would normally do, doing something against the grain, going against tradition, all that type of thing. For the situation between you two, it shows somebody who is a king of staves or king of wands. This could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, that's involved here. Older gentleman. Again, this is somebody who is fire sign, wands, which means this is the completion of that. This is the best that it gets, okay, for the wands sign, okay? There's the female queen of the wands. She's got her own specific traits and qualities. The king of wands is somebody who has mastered the wands, and he is all about creating, inspiring, manifesting everywhere he goes. So the king of wands shows taking leadership, being powerful, having authority. This also has somebody who's like very good at manifesting, okay, creating, whether he be a businessman or whatever. This is somebody who's very good at manifesting opportunities and success. Also, when you see the wands, it could be somebody who's into building or like construction or architecture or engineering or something along those lines as well. Doesn't have to be, but there's definitely, this is the energy between you two. There is a king of wands, okay? Now the outcome here, sorry Cancer, it's showing 9 of Pentacles. Now you don't have to feel upset because 9 of Pentacles or 9 of coins is the ideal single lady energy. I call this like when you're doing Sex in the City, okay? Like this is where your coins are right, your home is great, your garden is blooming, and you're enjoying a life of leisure, freedom, success, and you don't have to answer to anybody. So then there's the bird of spirit calling, saying, you're feeling that kind of pull towards something more. Like you feel something, like a feeling in the background going, okay, maybe I need something more than this. And so then that comes to 10 of Pentacles, where you start committing yourself to somebody and, locking things down. But right now, for the outcome for April, it's showing that you're very much enjoying your single life. Okay? Even with this Princess of Staves, like you're just all over the place with your interests, very busy and excited about life. That's fantastic. Now, the person you're dealing with, as I said before, they're very much like, they're much more down to earth, I'd say right now in their energy, much more fixed. For how you're feeling about them is 8 of Cups. You feel like they've already kind of walked away, okay? Like they tried and that they weren't fulfilled in this relationship. 8 of Cups is when you try, there's no big drama, no fight. You stack up your cups neatly and you walk away because you gave it your best shot and it didn't get to the 9 or the 10 of Cups. You're happily ever after is 10 of Cups. So this is like where, you've prepared already and both parties kind of knew this was coming. So this is how you see your love interest or your romantic interest. Like they tried and they know that it's not going to work out for the two of you. And they're okay to walk away and leave. Like they've already mentally checked out. As for how they see you as the Queen of Cups. And here it says Isolde. Okay. This is from the story of Tristan and Isolde as well. I just saw the card for the Major Arcana. And the story behind that, just to quickly go into it, is that she was married to Mark of Cornwall or something. And then his best friend, Tristan, was trying to stay away from her. But then he fell in love with her and they had a fling too. Okay, even though she was married to Mark. Anywho, side note, but this is Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups is someone who is loving, emotional. I feel like this is how they see you because Cancer, you are a water sign, right? So the Queen of Cups is very much you. So they got you right, how they see you. The Queen of Cups on a higher vibration, someone who's loving, deeply intuitive, feels very deeply spiritual, healing, nurturing, like emotional, uh, intuitive. Now, on a lower vibration, it could be somebody who is overly emotional or dramatic. Okay. For your challenge or obstacle, it's Three of Pentacles, Cancer. Okay. So it's showing that you have more than one plate spinning. It looks like your challenge or obstacle is really like you're all over the place. You're interested in more than one person, possibly, because this could be a third party situation. So it's like almost like even here, there's another person. There's Wotan in the middle here, okay, the King of Wands. And then you've got the Hierophant over here. This could be a Taurus, and could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. So already I see two guys, right? And just to say, even with the underlying energy here with the Devil card with Paolo and Francesca, here too, okay, it's a story of third party situation. I'll read it to you. And it says temptation, right? So for you, I don't know if you care or not, Cancer, but it's showing that you've got your challenges that you need to, like, either if you want long-term commitment or you want to settle down and lock it down, then you need to cut somebody out of the equation here and settle and focus on one person. If that's not what you want right now, and because it looks like you really want to see everything and do all the things you're interested in and catch up on stuff, that's that Princess of Wands. Look at her. She's on her horse. She's got her wand. She wants to go after all the things that she's like excited about in life that interests her. And here too, look how happy this Nine of Coins card is, right? It's like you're just happy about your life and excited about your life. Okay. Like somewhere along the line, you want to settle down and possibly lock it down somewhere, but not right now for April. Okay. So for their challenge or obstacle, there's a Nine of Arrows, Nine of Swords. This is odd because they're feeling really stressed out. Okay. Nine of Swords is where you're scared. You're getting nightmares. You're not sleeping well. You feel like you're being bullied or there's being cruelty shown to you. Like this Nine of Arrows is a toxic energy. It's like the Eight of Swords, fear and restriction amplified to the Nine of Swords, okay? Where 10 is it doesn't get any worse. So they're in a really tough place and they are feeling really shitty, okay? So maybe you should take some mercy on them if this is like, maybe if that's because you're very all over the place with your excitement and exuberance for life. And it feels like they're very slow moving, okay, with the tradition card. And that, like, they look at this body language here as like feeling, I've described it before as feeling cornered, feeling scared, feeling like the world is caving in on you, kind of stress. I don't think this is you. This is their obstacle, okay? Like they got into something that was out of character for them, and now it's caused them some kind of pain, suffering, fear, anxiety. And that's why, walking away, like feeling maybe just badly about having to leave or to break up or whatever it is, okay? And the bottom of the deck, there is, as I said, I'll read this to you. It's really short. Paolo and Francesca with the Devil card for temptation. Sorry, here. Okay. So it says inner turmoil, obsession. Yeah, okay. But so Francesca de Polenta of Ravenna was married to Giovanni Malatesta to strengthen their family's political bonds. But there was one problem. Francesca loved Giovanni's brother, the handsome Paolo. Tempted by love, Francesca and Paolo's story could only end in sorrow. These true events inspired the poet Dante, who had a vision of Paolo tenderly embracing Francesca to protect her against the forces swirling about them in Hades. Dante retold their sad story in his Inferno, the first book of the Divine Comedy. Oh, and that's funny. And look at this. Even here on the bottom of this, you got the devil and you have the death card. And this here is showing Persephone and Pluto. Pluto is, I believe, Hades, okay, who rules over the underworld. Hell, Persephone was who he kidnapped. Anyways, let's not get into all that here. Let's pull a love oracle card. This is Amira Ceylon's love oracle cards. Very thin cardstock, but it's a very fun deck. Let's see what's going on with you, Cancer. Can we get a card for Cancer? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for April 2021, please. Can we please get a card for Cancer? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for April 2021. So we saw with the Devil card, right, that Francesca married because of that's what she was supposed to do. She married who she was supposed to marry to strengthen family ties. But then she was in love with somebody else. Just like here for the person that you're dealing with, which is tradition, and at the same time, star-crossed lovers with Romeo and Juliet. All right. So let that resonate for whoever needs to hear it. And then this other guy here, King of Wands, Wotan in the middle as a situation. And I feel like that's honestly, Cancer, that's you dealing with more than one person. Whoa! All that fell down. Look, my ninja reflexes caught it. Ice King. That's this guy. Okay, Wotan. I think he's like some kind of Viking or, I don't know, Nordic, I don't know, whatever. This immediately feels like it's this person. Ice King. Brunette, female, and past love. Okay, so I'm going to put these all here. All three of these came out. And so she says to use this deck intuitively, but there's also a small kind of, look, triangle. Oh my God, on the bottom, there's love triangle. It is. Okay. I'm going to put that here too. I'll read these quick, like 3-sentence descriptions. Ice King. Wise man, coolness, detachment, educated man, teacher, professor, authority figure. If you've pulled this card today, it means something is asking you to seek the advice of a mature man or father figure. You may have a crush on an older man. You may have a relationship with an older man who is sharing with you his life experience and wisdom. So it's that type of an archetype. It could be somebody who's older, established, and logical, fair, wise, sees things clearly, has good clarity, okay, with this Ice King. And you could be dealing with somebody like this. Then there's the brunette female, which is kind of either you from the looks of it or a third-party situation. Let's see. I know this is for somebody. Brunette female. Brunette or dark-haired female of any age. This woman is significant in your reading, or this is you. Okay, so past love. Ooh, okay, past love. It says, someone you've loved or dated before, someone from your past, a big love from your past, can be that this love from your past is blocking you from moving forward, or you need to revisit this person to see if it is over or can be resumed before you move on. One door closes and another opens. A love of your life has reappeared in your life today, or is going to reappear. Quite often the timing is not right for two people to come together, and the love we lost before will try to reconnect in the future. Holy moly. See, that's that third party situation. Here we have the triangle, right? Let's read the triangle. Oh, wow. That past love card is a doozy. So external influence, interference, indecision, choices, love tryst, infidelity, more than one person in the relationship, sharing your love interest with another person, family or friends involved that create friction and confusion, more than one lover that you are involved with that creates confusion or choices. So we do definitely see a third party situation, a love triangle here for you as a challenge or obstacle, Cancer. Okay. Now, it doesn't necessarily have to be that you're the person who's got, two plates spinning at once. It could be that you have beef with this person having, somebody else in the background. However that plays out, okay, it doesn't matter, because in the end, it's showing you're going to be happy and independent and you have options. It looks like you're very much all over the place with your excitement and for life, okay? Like you're really enjoying yourself. And there is some past love, some big love that's, as it says, either an obstacle for you manifesting new love or someone who is going to reappear. That, maybe it wasn't the right timing. And that tells me maybe it's this person, it's not the right time with them right now. Okay, it might be that they feel like you're just not stable enough right now for them. Also, there's like too much temptation. Okay, I don't feel like this is for them, because the Hierophant or the Tradition card is very, very loyal and very tied and very stable and solid. They want to commit, like they're a very committed, strong energy. For you, you're the one who seems like you're all over the place. And I know that sounds so strange for Cancer, because Cancers are all about being in long-term relationships, forgiving and loving until the end of time. I get it. But this is what the reading is. It's showing for some of you Cancerians out there, you've been through some stuff and you're just now enjoying being single and having options and pursuing your interests. And I feel like this is saying it might not be the right time right now because you're out there, living your life, trying to do what you want to do. But it's saying maybe too much temptation. It's saying, I feel like this is not the right time for you two right now, and you might reconnect later. That's what I'm getting here, okay, with Romeo and Juliet and past love, like a big love that'll come return around. And simultaneously, it could be somebody from your past that's blocking you emotionally. And so right now you're focused on just having fun. Okay, so that's your reading, Cancer, for April. I'll have your weeklies out soon. Thanks for watching, and bye for now.